Hey everybody, I'm back. I wanted to do this reading for you now before I get all settled in. I've been out all day. It's been an amazing day. It was super hot. And I just wanted to check in. And I've got several cards for you. As a matter of fact, at least I usually do about 3. But this time I have 5, and that's because when I was pulling from the first deck, Enchanted Map, 2 cards popped out like during this process. Like they just popped out, and the message is so straightforward. This might be one of the shorter videos you get from me because it's just straight to the point. If you've watched some of my other stuff, you know I've been talking about Mars retrograde and how we should avoid fighting, avoid major relationship decisions, and just to take the time to sit and analyze our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with others, and just do like housekeeping in that regard. We are about halfway through this, and you might be feeling antsy, or maybe you've kind of settled into it and kind of gotten used to that groove and just are letting things play out. That's the place I moved into. I was having a pretty difficult time when it first hit. Even before it hit, you know, in the pre-shadow. But right now I feel very settled in a place that I am, and I feel a little more comfortable with, well, at least to me, with where I should be trying to move and what I'm trying to go. And you might be feeling that too, that you're ready to take a little bit of action. You sat for a while, you feeling a little good, and maybe there's certain things you could go move forward and do. Well, I got the reading that says we need to hold off on that. See, this is the deep freeze. And this card coming halfway through this Mars retrograde just tells me that stay the course, wait it out. Even if you are itching, just itching to poke the beast, just don't do it. Make sure you don't have anything unturned. And right now that we are in Mercury retrograde, you really need to make sure you don't have anything unturned. So I would say it's probably even more dangerous to move forward with risky relationship dynamics and challenging that or picking apart things with people right now. More risky to do that now that we have Mercury retrograde on top of the Mars retrograde, and of course 3 others that I will not go over in this video today. So hold off, just chill, just let things flow the way they are, let things be the way they are, let them unfold the way they are. You know, you might be having some ideas about other people, what they might be thinking, what they're not thinking, that kind of thing. You could be talking yourself into a corner about situations. Just try to chill out and have faith that it's going to work itself out some sort of way. It doesn't always have to have your action or your input for something to resolve itself. So just take the break. And if at the end of this transit you still feel like something needs addressing, you would have taken plenty enough time to have gotten all your ducks in a row in preparation for anything you need to say or do, take action. Okay? This next card is Talisman. If you can see, she has like a compass in her hand. So basically for me, this is saying that after you sit and do all your due diligence, you know what you need to do now. You will know what you need to do. You will know the steps you need to take, the actions you want to make. You will be prepared to step forward and do the needful. But that's only if you actually sat in the deep freeze and did that kind of work. When you know, you do. This is the spark card. You know, you're trying to do, and you're probably going to get. So if you're looking for a new relationship and you want to make that move, take that plunge with someone, really let them know how you're feeling and really let them know how you're feeling, getting into the thing. And this could be about a new job, a promotion, or just your business, anything you're going forward in. You did the waiting, you did the planning, you did the thing. Okay? But we got Feel the Dreams in reverse. This means after you did all that, don't slip back into old habits. Because you know, sometimes when you're feeling crummy and you want to make a change and you're really motivated to make this change and you do a few things and then you're feeling good and then you start acting like you used to act, you start doing what you used to do, don't do it. Be careful of slipping back into old habits because you got your groove back. Don't get to feeling yourself a little too much that you slip back into the situations that got you in the place you were before you came to this clarity and feeling yourself and getting all that you want. You start getting all that you want, don't go back to the way things were. Keep up with your momentum, okay? And then that leads into our last card, which is the well-being card, because the only way you are not going to slip back into old habits is by actively taking care of your well-being. That means watching what you say to yourself about yourself and about your situations. You have to speak positivity into your world, because if you speak negatively or think negatively about everything that's happening, it's going to keep happening. So take the time to step outside of what's actually happening and focus on what you want to happen. You've got to change the narrative within yourself if you want to keep up the good momentum. So just because you've done enough work on yourself to get to a certain spot, to reach a certain goal, it doesn't mean you have to stop working. You have to keep doing the work. I do the work every single day. If I feel good, if I feel bad, and as a matter of fact, if you're feeling great, that's the opportune time to do the good work, because chances are you have the most positivity around it and the energy to do so. So keep that in mind. Keep up with your well-being, even if you feel you've hit the jackpot or you've gotten to where you thought you needed to be. It's all about maintenance. If you don't maintain, things will begin to unravel. And who wants to undo all of the wonderful work that you've done, right? So don't forget. Wait and think about it. Make your plan. Take your action. Don't slip back into old habits. Maintain. Okay? Until next time. Thanks, everyone.